We went to Skankfest every night to go like at the end of the night. I'd hang out at the casino, party, and then around 12 we'd go down to Skankfest.
That's fun, man.
Yeah, it's so your vibe. You're such a Skankfest dude.
That's great. That's great.
Well, it's funny.
I see what you're doing there. It's good.
It's like it's just you love it, man.
Yeah. What part would I like the most?
I think your favorite part would have been Ari shitting on stage.
What the fuck, man? What kind of stage was this? Outdoor stage?
It was indoor.
Oh my God. Just on the floor?
No, they put out a tarp. I don't even know if we can talk about this because I don't know if it was this. Like they do secret shows. It's so. I'll tell you, the people that go there are probably the most diehard comedy fans. Like they are ride or die comedy fans, guys that can quote your jokes from fucking years ago. They're fucking, they really are, and you cannot offend that group. You can say the most wild shit, not even gonna bump anyone in that room. Yeah. But in doing that, Lewis and Big J and Dave and Ari and Joe DeRosa and Norton and everyone really step up their game to go, all right, let's see if we can at least get a gasp out of them.
Yeah.
And man, Ari fucking.
Well, he took a shit.
He took a shit. And there was more to it. I'm sure the video is going to come out somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
It has to.
Twitter's like, yeah, do it.
Yeah. And by the way, I got to take a second and say what a fascinating human being Ari Shaffir is.
Oh, yeah?
I don't spend a ton of time with him because we're so far apart. Like it's like I was always on tour. He's always in Austin or in New York. He's always traveling. Just to start off, he's
Jewish,
very low key. He's a real introvert. Mm-hmm. What's so fascinating is he's an actual introvert. So in all these interactions where he hangs out with fans, his arms are crossed and he's like, hey, hi, hi. Yeah, yeah. And then something happens where it switches in his brain
and he comes alive. Yeah.
And he becomes alive. It's the lore of stage really fucking opens up who he is. Maybe hiding or not hiding, or it's fascinating to me because I kind of get shit for being the same guy on stage as off stage.
Right.
Like
he definitely has a switch.
He has a switch. It's so funny. You have a switch.
Yeah.
And Bert has a switch. Rogan has a switch. Everyone's got a switch. And I'm watching it. And then like Bobby Kelly doesn't have a switch. Bobby Kelly is who he is on stage as he is off stage. It's like certain guys don't have a switch. And I'm one of those guys. But like he shaved half of his face and head and had a beard on the other half.
Ari did?
Yeah.
Also so crazy.
Which is completely acceptable for Skankfest, right?
It's so insane. Yeah.
And then yesterday, me and him went wake surfing out on Lake Mead with Austin Keene, who's like the #1 wake surfing guy in the world. And we went wake surfing. We had a great time, had some cold beers, taught Ari to wake surf. Ari got pretty good at the end. And then he was running late for his flight. He was in wet pants and a semi-wet sweatshirt or a tank top with his face shaved halfway. And he goes, just drop me off at the airport in flip-flops. And he walked into the airport as that human being, as an introvert. I know he's an introvert.
Yeah.
But it's so fascinating to me that he looks like a sideshow. I mean, he looks like a lunatic.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's wet. He's soaking wet.
That's how he got on the fucking plane like that?
He got on a plane to Austin, soaking wet, in flip-flops.
So
and just, yeah. Hey, can you just drop me off at the airport? I guess I didn't book that 6:30. Okay.
Bert and Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 bears, 1 cave.